Hello, my name is Aidan, and this is my account with no shame. And today, we are talking about Sonamoo. I personally am a pretty big fan. I've tried to record exploring Sonamoo previously. First time it was before their comeback, and my voice got messed up, the audio was all distorted. Second time, I glossed over a lot of good parts of it. This is probably my favorite comeback of theirs so far. Also, you're looking at a new camera angle. I usually don't have my camera like this, but I decided it would be easier to do it this way for me personally, and it might just be a better angle, I don't know. Guys, let me know what you think. So these are the members of Sonamoo. So this is Sumin. She is the leader, and her 3 nicknames are all animals. I don't think she looks like any of them. She certainly doesn't look like all of them at once. Would not really want to meet a frogfish puppy. That would kind of be like a tadpole that barks, I imagine. She apparently speaks Korean and Chinese, and her hobbies are cooking, watching movies, and eating finger food. This is Minjae. Personally, I think she's got one of the best vocals just that I've heard. The thing is, this group has a lot of people with really good vocals, and I don't know. Minjae's my bias, I think, but I'm also slightly biased to... Okay, I'm about equally as biased towards Diana. It just depends on the situation. But it says here that Minjae can speak Korean and English, but I can't find anything where she's speaking English. And she can apparently play the fiddle, which is cool. Her hobbies are visiting well-known restaurants and hanging around Seoul. And then this is Diana. Her real name is Jo Eune. Eune is a name I've never heard before, actually. She can play the flute, and she likes watching movies, walking alone, and riding a bus while listening to music. Does she ride a bus for the sole purpose of doing that? Or, like, does she just do that when she's on a bus? I don't actually know. Never been on a bus with her. If I ever am, I'll ask her. This is Nahyun. Oh, dang it. She's also pretty high up on my list. Honestly, most of this group is pretty cool. I'm gonna move over the camera a little bit. Alright, that's better. She doesn't play any instruments, but she is a vocalist and visual and face of the group. Her hobbies are doing yoga, working out, and running up mountains. One of these things is not like the other. And this is Eijin. I was never an Eijin fan. I was like, there are the 3 members I'm biased towards the most, and then there are some other ones that are cool. And then Eijin has gone way up on that list. How did this happen? I already had like 3 biases. So anyway, her nicknames are Chair. I'm sorry, I just have to take a moment to address that. Why? Also, would this picture be a picture of Chair and a chair? Her other nicknames are Ginny, Bird, and White Baby. Okay, she can speak Korean and Japanese, plays the violin. Okay, so she seems to be like a Japanophile. It's not a criticism. I mean, clearly I'm a bit of a Koreaphile, if that's a word. Listening to calm songs is cool. Collecting socks, I would presume she's not talking about like plain white socks, because that would be a little strange. This is Heidi. Or Heidi. Probably. For some reason, I keep saying Heidi, but it's definitely from Heidi, the name. So I'm gonna try and say it like that. She speaks Korean and Chinese? Chinese? Why did I separate the syllables like Chinese? She plays the piano. I can play that okay-ishly. And her hobbies are listening to music and watching movies. Those are pretty common hobbies. I obviously enjoy the first one. Otherwise this channel certainly wouldn't be a thing. Then there is New Sun, whose real name is Choi Yun Sun, and her only nickname is Giant Baby. I would personally be a little bit insulted, but at the same time, I don't know where that nickname came from. She's the Mungne, and she's still like 2.5 years older than me, but she apparently speaks Korean and English. English is what I speak. And her hobbies are recording, watching movies alone, and shopping. I don't know what she's recording, because you can record a lot. You can record sound, you can record video, that's pretty much it. A lot. Alright, here we go, people. It's time. I have captions on, so we will know what they are saying, and I will make sure to point things out. Because, I mean, I've seen all this since I'm re-recording this, But you know what? I have the same hype I do when I first watched it. In fact, probably more. The storyline was very difficult to follow for me, but I finally got it, I think. So they're like looking for a bunny so they can steal its heart and feed it to a vending machine. That wink though. So Minjae has found the bunny. I should stop narrating. Nahyun has her suspicions. She's very good. Very good. Thing is, the amount of aegyo, while simultaneously, I don't want to say the opposite because that's just being ugly. I guess what I'm trying to say is the concept they had for Deja Vu, they kind of brought back that feeling a little bit. They also still have the aegyo. Hey. Nahyun seems to just try to steal it from everyone. Newsun makes the same face in literally every music video. Yay, she found it, but it's stuck in the door. So that's also bad. I love this song too much. I was just realizing how that works with the title of a different song. Because, you know, Sonamoo made I Like You Too Much, and I like this song too much. Should have said that about the other one. It's too late now. So I guess Newsun hid the bunny. And now she can have access to this mannequin man. But then they all catch her. And they're like, bruh, this is my boy. And then they rip him in half. And now I know not to get involved in in the lives of the members of Sonamoo. Because I might get torn in half. Let's take a look at the comments, and ignore these ones. Sonamoo spelled backwards is talent. Yes, I did like that comment because, nope, it's Umanos. But I get the point they were trying to get across there. This comment is basically what I mentioned. The sound, look, and aesthetic works for them. It's not overly cutesy and soft like their last concept, but it's not edgy or badass like their original. And that's good, because it balances it out. Yeah, that's about it for the comments that I think are probably worth the time. But now we're gonna watch Cushion. I've listened to literally every Sonamoo song there is on all their albums. Cushion is probably my favorite album. The song gets me so hype, I don't know why. So far, Nahyun's lyrics must have been hard to memorize. Newsun, you need that pink hair. Take it back. Take it back for the next comeback. For some reason, anytime someone has pink hair, I seem to have a problem letting them not have it later. The song and the dance are just so freaking hype. I don't understand. Not even sure what that meant. I love the look on her face when she sees the cup. She's just like, yes, those are actual cushions. It's pretty cool. I was showing my friend this music video a little while ago. This scene in the hallway there, notice the doors on the ceiling? How do those open? I mean, I know they're not real, but like, think about it. How do those doors work? In theory. Because that hurts my mind. Hey! Hey! There's no reason for me to be so hype, but I am, and I can't stop saying that apparently. The song is fantastic, and also tick. We are now looking at a poll as to your favorite member of Sonamoo. I'm just gonna put down Minjae, because I've been feeling the Minjae mood. She's number 1. I actually vaguely remember that, but I expected Nahyun would be number 1 actually. These rankings don't surprise me too much. Well, actually, New Sun, I'm always seeing people in the comments talking about how New Sun is their bias. So I guess New Sun people are more vocal. This is also just one poll, so it could vary depending on where you go. Alright, and finally, we will look at I Like You Too Much. TS Entertainment. That reminded me, I'd like to make a video about Chunshyo Sung. But I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance to do that. Okay, time to focus on Sonamoo. This was the first comeback I ever saw. And my first full exposure to the song was in a live stream. And I was like half asleep because it was like 4 AM. I think the origin of much of my hype was the fact that my first exposure to them was a live performance while I was half asleep. I don't even know. I don't know what to make of this. I've known of it for a very long time, but I say very long, but it's like 2 months. Okay, we just got stabbed, everybody. Sumin has decided to inject us. Not sure what with or why. See, if I had any shame on this channel, I would be ashamed of enjoying this song, especially because it's a very Aegyo thing. But like, I currently don't care, and it's freaking great. Even that part, I don't care. I am going to enjoy this. She is just insanely good. I think Heidi is probably the best vocal in this group. Oh my god. The fact that they put my 3 biases all in a row there, all doing things that freaking just melted my existence. That's not okay. TS Entertainment, I need to have a word with you. This is a cool group. Oh right, this bit. That's betrayal right there. If that was an actual event that occurred, I'd be pretty not happy. But because it's not, it was kind of amusing. I think if I were to just ignore all visuals and just base my favorite female group on the actual music itself, Sonamoo, they'd be number 1. But because I take all those other things into account, and it causes me to be leaning one way more than the other and things like that, I have significant difficulty deciding on a favorite. The members of Sonamoo are also cool. I mean, I am a fan of them for the members in addition to the music. It's just that when I take into account members of other groups and things like that and biases get involved, that's when things get difficult to figure out. Alright, so I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.